I can bet you anything that if you apply this video to your life, you will begin to see success. I bet 90% of people don't watch this whole video, and I bet of the 10% that actually watch this whole video, only 1% actually apply the simple steps I lay out here. It's going to cost them everything, they just don't know yet. Before I share these 3 simple steps with you, I want you to understand where I began. I was working a dead-end job that I hated, and I had $304,000 of debt on the books. Not fun at all. Once I learned the rules of the game, the sky was the limit and I reached that financial freedom. But it was not always like that. And that changing point came at 23 years old, and it was not easy. It was tough, but it changed my life forever. Today I'm going to share with you the 3 simple steps to financial freedom. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button below before we get started. Number 1, it's a mindset, not money. Long before I reached this level, I changed my mindset. My mindset was never to become rich. I never cared for stuff, and I still don't care for the stuff. I was in a $35 million penthouse doing business this weekend. Sure, it was a nice place. Did it do anything for me? Absolutely not. I was there to solve a problem. I was there to help change the world. My goals are grand, and I'm going to accomplish every single one of them. I want others like yourself to level up. That's what I'm here for. What lit me up was working with a few key people to create a seismic shift in the finance world. I remember when I was 23 and changing everything around me. There was so much friction from others. That takes courage. Learning yourself and believing in yourself will take you so far. Ever since that time, I've accomplished a lot. To name a few, I quit my 9-to-5 as a CPA, built my business from scratch, and paid off $304,000 of debt. It took time, and it took patience, and it took a relentless mindset. But the money just followed. It was never once the focus. The average person focuses on that Lamborghini, the average person focuses on that Gucci belt, but they rarely think, how can I solve a problem? How can I provide value? They want to take, not give, and that's a key distinction. They never end up being able to buy that Lamborghini because they never solved a problem or provided value for others. They were only focused on themselves, and they never can figure this one out. They focus on the wrong things. Mindset is essential. Number 2, you have to apply yourself. Along with a mindset shift comes application. I began to build systems around me to ensure success. There was no guessing that I would reach my goals. I knew I would, it was a matter of time. My family, wealth, health, and faith became a priority. I became super intentional. I spent my time building all of those and fixing things in my life that didn't help build them. What kept me from going to the gym? Being tired. How can I avoid being tired? Get 8 hours of sleep. Therefore, I'm going to set my alarm. Stop partying. Therefore, I'm going to say no. What kept me from building my business? A lack of time. How can I gain back more time? Prioritize what's important. Therefore, make a list of what I do. Order those items and replace the bottom feeders with time towards my business. Those are just a few examples of how I started changing my life. I stopped making excuses and I began to build consistency with good daily habits, and big results came from that. The compounding effect was in motion, and the snowball of success was beginning to go faster and faster to current day. Number 3, surround yourself with those that have done it. Networking and putting yourself in circles of people that have what you want is key. I stopped spending time with those people that discuss booze every weekend. I began spending time with those that discuss big goals. What you feed your brain is essential. When you spend your time focusing on your goals, you find ways to accomplish them. And it could be as little as a simple thing a smart and successful person said. It could be because of an opportunity that came up and you were just there at the right time. If you weren't spending time with that multimillionaire discussing one of his upcoming projects, he would have never thought of you. But because you were there, he asked you to help. Some of it comes down to a little luck at times, but think about it this way. I offer a group of 4 people $10,000. I tell the whole group that they can fill out tickets to enter the raffle. There's no maximum amount of tickets they can enter, and this isn't hard, but it's very telling. The person that spends the most time entering their tickets has the best chance to win, simply because they have more tickets. The same way that same person that spends most of their time in those successful circles will win more. The person that doesn't show up has 0 shot. The person that shows up once has a better shot, but low odds. The person that shows up every day is top of mind for that group. The group thinks of that person first, an opportunity comes, and that person receives it. When you change your mindset, apply yourself, and surround yourself with the right people, it's hard not to reach these high levels of success. Now go build the life that you want. The sad thing about this all is that time is the most critical component, and there are people guessing with their investments. Those people are going to be very upset to realize a few years can actually cost them a couple $100,000 long term. The key is planning and continuing to navigate any changes that occur along the way. And this is doable for any of you listening. If you want to begin building towards this, set up a one-on-one consultation with me today and we will have you set up. I have worked with thousands of individuals doing exactly this, and the proof is everywhere. And let's talk further. Leave a comment below for me and I will respond to you and help you out. Lastly, make sure you don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.